Life's journey is rarely a straight path to glory. We often stumble, fall, and find ourselves facing unexpected walls. Yet, what if these moments of failure are not roadblocks, but essential stepping stones? Many people fear failure. They see it as a sign of weakness or a reason to stop trying. Stoicism offers a different view. It teaches us that obstacles are opportunities. Every mistake you make provides valuable information. It shows you what did not work. This knowledge is priceless. Without failure, you cannot truly understand success. Think of a child learning to walk. They fall countless times. Each fall teaches them about balance. It teaches them about gravity. They learn where to place their feet. They discover how to shift their weight. They do not see falling as a personal defeat. They see it as part of the process. We must adopt this same mindset. We must view our setbacks as data points. These data points guide our future actions. They help us refine our approach. They show us our weaknesses. They highlight areas needing improvement. This acceptance of failure removes its sting. It transforms fear into curiosity. You become an active learner. You stop avoiding challenges. You start seeking them out. You know that each attempt, successful or not, brings growth. Stoic philosophy emphasizes what is within our control. Our actions are within our control. Our judgments are within our control. Our reactions to events are within our control. Failure itself is an event. How we react to it is our choice. We can choose despair, or we can choose learning. The wise person chooses learning. They understand that every person who achieved greatness failed many times. Their success was built on a foundation of attempts that did not go as planned. They did not let failure define them. They let it inform them. They used it to become stronger. They used it to become wiser. They used it to build better strategies. This is the Stoic path. It is a path of continuous self-improvement. It is a path where every misstep leads to a deeper understanding of the world and yourself. It is a path of true power. This power comes from within. It comes from accepting reality. It comes from transforming challenges into personal triumphs. What if true success isn't something you chase, but rather an inevitable outcome of shedding your limitations? This powerful shift in perspective, rooted in timeless Stoic wisdom, reveals how outgrowing failure is the ultimate blueprint for lasting achievement. It invites you to change your inner world. It teaches you to master yourself. Lesson 1. Embrace failure as a foundational learning tool. Failure is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. Lesson 2. Identify and dismantle your patterns of defeat. We often repeat the same mistakes. We fall into predictable traps. Stoicism encourages deep self-reflection. It asks us to observe our own behavior. What are the common themes in your failures? Do you procrastinate? Do you rush important decisions? Do you lack necessary preparation? They are merely opportunities. They are chances to refine our character. They are chances to sharpen our skills. Imagine a sculptor. They might make a wrong cut. They might ship too much material. This is an error. But they do not discard the entire piece. They adapt. They adjust their vision. They find a new way forward. The final sculpture is often better because of these adjustments. It carries the wisdom of past mistakes. Our lives are similar. We make mistakes. We stumble. We fall short. These are moments for reflection. They are not reasons for despair. They are invitations to learn. They are invitations to adapt. What did you do wrong? How can you do it differently next time? What new information do you have now? What new skills do you need to acquire? This process transforms errors into stepping stones. It changes them into building blocks. It makes them part of your foundation. Think of a scientist. Experiments often fail. They do not produce the expected results, but these failures are crucial. They eliminate possibilities. They reveal new avenues of inquiry. They lead to deeper understanding. They ultimately lead to discovery. Your personal journey is a series of experiments. Each error provides data. Each error provides insight. It helps you understand yourself better. It helps you understand the world better. It helps you understand your goals better. Stoicism calls us to embrace this process. It calls us to be resilient. It calls us to be persistent. It calls us to be lifelong learners. It reminds us that our true power lies in our ability to adapt. It lies in our ability to learn. It lies in our ability to overcome. This is how we cultivate inner strength. This is how we achieve true personal growth. This growth is the ultimate reward. It is far more valuable than any external success. It empowers you for all future challenges. Perhaps you give up too soon. Maybe you blame external factors. These are patterns of defeat. They are habits that hold you back. Identifying them is the first step to change. Once you see a pattern, you can begin to dismantle it. This is a difficult but essential process. It requires honesty. It requires courage. It means looking at your own flaws without judgment. It means understanding the root causes of your repeated struggles. Are these patterns born from fear? Are they born from old beliefs? Are they born from a lack of discipline? Stoic practice involves journaling. Write down your experiences. Note your reactions. Observe your thoughts. When did you last fail? What led to it? Was it a familiar path? What specific actions did you take? What thoughts did you have? This meticulous examination reveals your inner landscape. It exposes the hidden scripts you run. Once exposed, they lose their power. You can then consciously choose a different script. For example, if you always give up when things get hard, you can plan for that moment. You can commit to pushing through. You can set smaller, more manageable goals. This breaks the pattern. If you procrastinate, you can start with the smallest task. You can use the just 5 minutes rule. This builds momentum. It counters the old habit. Dismantling patterns is not about quick fixes. It is about consistent effort. It is about building new, more effective habits. It is about training your mind. It is about training your will. This practice aligns with Stoic virtue. It develops self-control. It builds discipline. It fosters wisdom. It helps you recognize what is truly within your power to change. It helps you focus your energy. This focused effort slowly, but surely, removes the chains of past defeat. It frees you to move forward with purpose. It transforms your weaknesses into strengths. Lesson 3. Your growth emerges from overcoming past errors. Every error you make is a lesson waiting to be learned. It is a chance to grow. Stoicism emphasizes personal improvement. It teaches us that setbacks are not final. Lesson 4. Build resilience by actively processing setbacks. Resilience is not simply enduring hardship. It is about growing stronger through it. Stoicism teaches us to actively engage with our difficulties. When a setback occurs, do not ignore it. Do not suppress your feelings. Instead, examine them. Understand them. Ask yourself, what happened? What emotions am I feeling? Why am I feeling them? What is truly within my control here? We tend to think about success in terms of gaining more. More skills, more possessions, more opportunities. But Stoicism suggests a different approach. It urges us to identify and remove obstacles. What is hindering your growth? What are the habits that drain your energy? What are the fears that paralyze you? What are the distractions that steal your focus? These are the chains that bind you. Eliminating them frees up immense power. It creates space for genuine progress. Think of a gardener. They don't just add fertilizer. They also pull weeds. They prune dead branches. They remove what harms the plant. This allows the healthy parts to flourish. Your life is your garden. What weeds do you need to pull? Perhaps it is excessive social media. Perhaps it is negative self-talk. Perhaps Perhaps it is seeking external validation. Perhaps it is dwelling on the past. These habits hold you captive. They prevent you from seeing clearly. They prevent you from acting decisively. Stoic philosophy teaches us about negative visualization. Imagine losing what you have. This makes you appreciate it more. But also imagine the things that drag you down. Imagine cutting them out. How much lighter would you feel? How much more productive would you be? This exercise highlights what truly matters. It shows you the burdens you carry unnecessarily. The process of elimination is often difficult. It requires discipline. It requires courage. It requires saying no to things that seem harmless, but slowly erode your potential. It means facing uncomfortable truths about yourself. But the rewards are immense. When you remove what holds you back, you gain clarity, you gain focus, you gain momentum. You create an open path for your true self to emerge. You align your actions with your values. This simplicity leads to profound effectiveness. It is not about adding more to your plate. It is about refining what is already there. It is about stripping away the non-essentials. It is about reaching your core strength. This deliberate effort of subtraction is a powerful act of self-mastery. It is a Stoic path to genuine freedom and purpose. This active processing turns a negative event into a training ground. It builds mental toughness. It builds emotional fortitude. Think of a tree in a storm. The wind pushes it. The rain lashes against it. A weak tree might break. A resilient tree bends. Its roots deepen. Its branches grow stronger. It learns to withstand the forces. Similarly, when we face setbacks, we can choose to break, or we can choose to bend and grow. The Stoic path encourages this active bending. It means analyzing the situation rationally. It means separating what you can control from what you cannot. You cannot control the event itself, but you can control your reaction. You can control your thoughts. You can control your next actions. This focus empowers you. It prevents you from feeling like a victim. It helps you take ownership of your response. Practice gratitude, even in difficult times. What can you still appreciate? What lessons can you extract? How can this experience make you better? This perspective shifts your internal state. It moves you from despair to determination. It builds your capacity to handle future challenges. Each time you actively process a setback, you strengthen your resilience muscle. You become more adaptable. You become less easily disturbed. You develop a deep inner calm. This calm is not indifference. It is strength. It is clarity. It is the ability to navigate life's storms with grace and purpose. It prepares you for anything. It makes you unstoppable. It ensures you always bounce back, stronger than before. This is the hallmark of a true Stoic. Lesson 5. Focus on eliminating what holds you back. True progress often comes from subtraction, not addition. Lesson 6. Success naturally follows persistent self-correction. Success is not an event. It is a continuous process. It is the natural outcome of constant improvement. Stoicism teaches that our primary duty is to strive for virtue. This means always trying to be better, always trying to learn, always trying to refine our character. When we make a mistake, we correct it. Instead of regretting mistakes, we can use them. We can transform them into strategic advantages. How can a mistake become a step forward? First, analyze it dispassionately. What exactly went wrong? What was your role? What external factors were involved? This objective analysis provides clarity. It removes emotion from the equation. Second, extract the lesson. What new knowledge did you gain? What new skill did you discover you need? What assumption was incorrect? This insight is your strategic advantage. It prevents you from making the same mistake again. It helps you avoid similar pitfalls in the future. Third, plan your next move. How will you apply this new understanding? What specific action will you take differently? This turns the mistake into a catalyst for change. Think of a chess player. They make a bad move. Their opponent gains an advantage. But the master player doesn't despair. They learn from the bad move. They understand why it was bad. They adjust their strategy. They use that understanding to make stronger moves later in the game. They turn a losing position into a learning opportunity. Your life is a game of strategy. Every mistake is a chance to improve your game. It is a chance to refine your tactics. It is a chance to understand the board better. This proactive approach builds wisdom. It builds experience. It builds confidence. You become less afraid of failure. You see it as part of the game. You see it as part of the learning curve. You understand that every wrong turn can teach you a better path. This mindset is incredibly powerful. It means you are always moving forward. It means you are always growing. It means you are always learning. It means you are always evolving. This continuous forward momentum is the essence of true progress. It ensures that no experience is ever wasted. It transforms every challenge into an opportunity for advancement. When we identify a flaw, we work to improve it. This persistent self-correction builds momentum. It creates a powerful upward spiral. Think of a skilled craftsperson. They don't achieve mastery overnight. They work every day. They try new techniques. They learn from their errors. They refine their movements. Each small correction leads to greater skill. Each adjustment brings them closer to perfection. Your own journey is no different. Every small effort counts. Every time you choose patience instead of anger, you correct yourself. Every time you choose discipline instead of procrastination, you correct yourself. Every time you learn from a setback instead of dwelling on it, you correct yourself. These small, consistent actions compound over time. They build powerful habits. They shape your character. They naturally lead to better outcomes. Success becomes an inevitable byproduct. It is not something you chase directly. It emerges from your commitment to self-mastery. It emerges from your dedication to virtue. This is the Stoic view of achievement. It is about internal development. It is about becoming the best version of yourself. External rewards then follow as a natural consequence. They are a reflection of your inner work. They are a testament to your disciplined effort. This approach removes the anxiety of chasing outcomes. You focus on the process. You focus on what is within your control, your actions, your effort, your continuous self-improvement. This leads to a deeper sense of fulfillment. It leads to true peace. It ensures that your success is sustainable. It ensures that your achievements are deeply rooted in your own character. This is the most reliable path to lasting accomplishment. Lesson 7. Turn every mistake into a strategic step forward. Mistakes are not dead ends. They are detours. They provide new perspectives. Stoicism empowers us to see value in every experience. This includes our errors. Lesson 8. Outlearn your previous limitations daily. Growth is a continuous journey, not a destination. Stoicism invites us to constantly expand our capabilities. It encourages us to challenge our own assumptions. We all have self-imposed limitations. We believe we cannot do certain things. We avoid new challenges. We stick to what is comfortable. But true growth comes from pushing past these boundaries. Stoicism challenges this perception. It asks us to change our language. It asks us to change our mindset. Failure is not an end point. It is not a judgment on your worth. It is simply feedback. It is information. It is data. Think of a navigation system. If you take a wrong turn, it doesn't say, "You have failed." It says, "Recalculating." It gives you new directions. It uses the mistake to get you back on track. Our lives should be viewed the same way. When something doesn't work out, it's not a failure. It's a signal. It's a sign that you need to recalculate. It's a message that your current approach needs adjustment. This perspective removes the emotional burden. It takes away the shame. It replaces despair with curiosity. What is this feedback telling me? What new direction should I take? What assumption do I need to re-examine? This shift in definition changes everything. It transforms stumbling blocks into stepping stones. It transforms errors into valuable lessons. It empowers you to respond constructively. It prevents you from giving up. It ensures you keep moving forward. This is a core Stoic principle. We control our judgments. We control the meaning we give to events. We can choose to see a setback as a catastrophe, or we can choose to see it as a data point. The wise person chooses the latter. They understand that every outcome, positive or negative, provides information. They use that information to grow. They use that information to improve. They use that information to refine their path. This constant refinement leads to mastery. It leads to true achievement. It ensures that every experience contributes to your ultimate success. It makes you unstoppable. It ensures you are always learning. It comes from outlearning our past selves. How do you outlearn your limitations daily? Start small. Identify one area where you feel limited. Perhaps it's public speaking. Perhaps it's learning a new skill. Perhaps it's managing your emotions. Then, take one tiny step. Read an article about it. Watch a tutorial. Practice for 5 minutes. These small daily efforts compound. They slowly chip away at your perceived limits. Think of a river. It flows consistently. It slowly carves canyons. It moves mountains. It does not stop. It does not rush. It simply persists. Your growth should be like that river. Consistent, persistent, unstoppable. It's not about huge leaps every day. It's about consistent, deliberate effort. It's about learning one new thing. It's about practicing one new skill. It's about overcoming one small fear. This daily commitment to learning transforms you. You become more adaptable. You become more capable. You become more confident. You realize your potential is far greater than you imagined. This practice aligns with Stoic virtue. It cultivates wisdom. It builds courage. It fosters discipline. It teaches you that your limits are often only in your mind. They are constructs you can deconstruct. They are beliefs you can challenge. They are habits you can change. This daily commitment to outlearning yourself ensures constant evolution. It ensures you are always improving. It ensures you are always becoming more. This is a path to limitless potential. This is a path to a truly fulfilling life. This is the essence of continuous self-mastery. Lesson 9. Redefine failure as valuable feedback, not an end. The word failure itself carries a heavy weight. It sounds final. It sounds definitive. Lesson 10. Your evolution beyond hurdles unlocks true achievement. True achievement is not measured by avoiding challenges. It is measured by overcoming them. It is measured by your growth through them. Stoicism emphasizes inner progress above all else. When you face a hurdle, you have a choice. You can let it stop you, or you can use it to evolve. Every time you push past a difficulty, you become stronger. You become wiser. You become more resilient. This evolution is the key to unlocking your full potential. It is the path to true achievement. Think of a caterpillar. It faces the immense hurdle of metamorphosis. It builds a cocoon. It transforms itself. It emerges as a butterfly. It has evolved beyond its previous form. It has unlocked its ability to fly. Your hurdles are your cocoons. They are opportunities for transformation. They are chances to shed old limitations. They are invitations to become something greater. What challenges are you facing right now? What difficulties are testing you? These are precisely the moments where true growth happens. These are the moments where you evolve. When you overcome a fear, you evolve. When you learn from a mistake, you evolve. When you persist through hardship, you evolve. This process is continuous. It is a lifelong journey of becoming. This evolution is not just about external success. It is about becoming a better human being. It is about cultivating virtue. It is about aligning with your highest self. The external achievements that follow are merely reflections of this inner transformation. They are the natural consequence of your evolution. They are proof of your growth. This deep inner work is the most powerful path to lasting success. It is the most reliable way to achieve your goals. It ensures that your success is rooted in your character. It ensures that your achievements are deeply meaningful. It is the ultimate expression of Stoic wisdom. It is the path to a truly rich and purposeful life.